Our journey started with the flight from Toronto to Zurich with a 6-hour layover in Dublin. The flight was smooth, and after a layover, it took about 4 more hours to finally arrive in Switzerland. From Zurich, we made our way to Wengen, a charming little mountain village that feels straight out of the storybook. This village is surrounded by stunning mountains and offers panoramic fields, making it the perfect base to explore the Swiss Alps. Today, we headed up to Kleine, one of the most picturesque spots in the Swiss Alps. We walked to the cable car station and bought an open-air ticket. Definitely worth it because the views were stunning. Even though it was a bit foggy, the fog added this mysterious vibe to the mountains.
And it's going to the Kleine.
And it didn't take away from the beauty at all. The ride itself was about 20 minutes, and every second of it was breathtaking.
My.
Cheers, everybody!
After hiking around Kleine, we made our way down to Lauterbrunnen to see the waterfalls. The weather was perfect, bright and sunny. Lauterbrunnen is often called the Valley of 72 Waterfalls, and it's easy to see why. They're everywhere. Later in the day, we traveled to Interlakken, a lively town between two lakes. Unfortunately, it started to rain once we got there, so we found a cozy Vietnamese restaurant to warm up with some pho. The best part? It was during the European Football Championship, so we got to enjoy our pho while watching an intense soccer match. Such a fun vibe. And after dinner, we walked around the town, though the rain was still coming down. Originally, we planned to head to Zermatt, but due to the road closures caused by flooding, we had to pivot and decided to go to Lucerne instead. Once we arrived in Lucerne, we checked into Seeburg Hotel, which has this perfect location right by the lake. We grabbed a lunch at the hotel restaurants downstairs and then headed to the city center for a stroll. Since it was Sunday, most of shops closed early, but we got to see some of the Lucerne's iconic spots like the Lion Monuments, which was beautiful and moving. Afterward, we treated ourselves to some ice cream and made our way to the lake. We ended our day at the lakeside restaurants, where we had some local beer and delicious pot ribs, a perfect meal after a day of exploring.
So today we're going hiking again.
Our second day in Lucerne was all about exploring the Mt.Rigi. We took an hour boat ride from the pier, and it was so relaxing. The views of Lake Lucerne were stunning. The lake was surrounded by the mountains, charming villages, and you can even spot some castle along the way. Once we reached Mt.Rigi, also known as the Queen of the Mountains, we spent the day soaking in these panoramic views, hiking around and just enjoying the fresh mountain air, with views stretching all the way to the Alps on a clear day. In the evening, we returned to our hotel for a relaxing dinner. Our final day was spent in Zurich, Switzerland's largest city. For brunch, we found another Vietnamese spot. I can get enough of the pho and enjoy a cozy, flavorful bowl of noodles, comforting and perfect for a rainy or a chilly day. After brunch, we took a relaxing city walk through Zurich's old town, exploring the narrow streets, beautiful architecture, and vibrant cafes. For dinner, we headed to Sapa Canteen. Yes, more pho. The broth was so flavorful and the noodles were just right. A perfect way to end our trip on delicious notes. We took a transfer flight to Bangkok, Thailand, where we stayed for 2 days to unwind and get over the jet lag. We checked into the Anatara hotel, and from the moment we arrived, we felt so welcome. They greeted us with a refreshing welcome drinks and a hand washing ritual. Let me show you a quick room tour. It was spacious, beautifully designed, and perfect for a relaxing stay. Once we settled in, I was starving, so we went straight downstairs to one of the hotel's restaurants where we ordered a bowl of Hong Kong-style beef brisket noodles. After that, we hopped on a boat to explore ICONSIAM, a huge shopping complex right by the Chao Phraya River. ICONSIAM has everything. We also tried their famous pancha, Thai milk tea dessert, which was so good. Later that night, we went to the Scene Bar at Avani Hotel, which has great views and atmosphere, perfect for sipping cocktails in the evening breeze. The next morning, we couldn't miss out on amazing hotel breakfast. They had everything: noodle dishes, fresh fruit, pastries, you name it. After breakfast, I soaked up the sun by the pool. The facilities were fantastic and the views was so beautiful.
So we are heading to the spot right now. It's across a jungle, so that feels so chill.
Later, my brother and I treated ourselves to a relaxing spa section. They welcomed us with a drink, and before starting, the therapist asked about our preferences for massage brushes and oil type. I had such a fantastic time exploring these beautiful places, trying delicious food and spending time with family. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!